Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I make my birria. If you have not heard of it, which is a little bit crazy since it did go kind of viral on TikTok, eating quesabirrias, quesabirria tacos and like all that. But this is a traditional dish that we grew up eating, but I'm going to show you how I make it at home, since so many of you were surprised when you saw it on my Instagram, which yes, it's higher in calories, but it's just due to the beef in general being higher in calories. Not that the actual consome and its juices is unhealthy, it's just because of the beef. Okay, so, and I don't want to say unhealthy, just lower calories. Let me quote myself. You're gonna need some bone broth. This is one of the swaps that I did, because before I just used to use beef broth, but using bone broth is higher in protein. I just make sure it's beef bone broth. And then you're gonna need your chile guajillo, chile pasilla. Everything's gonna be listed down in the description box, that way you can go ahead and screenshot it, and since this is going by super fast. And then obviously you're gonna need your meat. I have some chopped and some that's not chopped. I couldn't find it both. And here are my spices. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. You're gonna need some garlic, and that is it. Super simple to make. I swear this is so easy, and it's all in the Instant Pot, so that makes it even better because it's super tender. So like I said, I couldn't find it all chopped. They ran out, so I went ahead and chopped it myself. And in the course of doing this, I saw a lot of little fats that I personally like to remove, and it's going to make it lower in calories as well, obviously having less percentage of fat in your meat. So you want to go ahead and remove it, and personally, I don't know about you, but I don't like it, so take it off. Totally optional, but like I said, it's going to make it lower in calories too, removing all this fat. Mine was stubborn. Mine didn't want to come off, or I don't know if it was my knife that wasn't doing its job properly, but I was having a hard time with it. Like, to the point I was even like cutting out some meat, which I was like, no, that's the good part. Like I said, afterwards you just want to go ahead and chop it off. Well, I chopped it off because mine didn't come chopped, and if yours doesn't come chopped, then you're gonna have to do the same. Chop it off into like semi small pieces. Try to make it even, that way it all cooks evenly. I went ahead and added a little bit of salt. I did add less salt than normal since I couldn't find my low sodium beef broth, but yeah, that's to your taste, to your preference. And then right here, I know I missed it, but I didn't show you guys. All I did was boil the chili peppers just until they're cooked. That takes about 10 minutes, not long. You want to go ahead and add your spices, your beef broth, and your garlic. You're going to go ahead and blend it together, and we're going to start sauteing our meat, and doing this in the Instant Pot. Just press the saute option on there, and then instead of adding oil, I add a little bit of spray, and I only do it onto the first batch, since the meat from the first batch already like leaves its own grease in there. I use that up. I do that I just think it's an unnecessary adding oil. It adds more calories. Little things, like I said, little swaps that I personally did. I personally don't feel like it's needed, but if you want to, it's not that I'm being extra, it's really not needed. So that little spray does it in the beginning, just for the first part of the meat. And like I said, I just let this brown up a bit on each side for 2 minutes. I remove it and then add the second batch onto my Instant Pot. And there you have it. I'm sorry, as you can see, I'm not using my tripod. I was actually not going to record this, but I was like, I know I'm going to have a lot of questions onto how I made this, and it's really just like a staple for us, or at least in my Mexican household, we grew up eating this a lot, so I was like, let me show you. And then right here, I did go ahead and just pass it through the colander as, I don't think this one's a colander, to this starts with an S. Oh my god, I can't think of it right now. But either way, you guys saw what I did. Just because supposedly my blender blends, but it does a terrible job. There's just so much residue left over that I don't want that in my final product. And then obviously just to wash it down, the blender itself, I just add the second little carton of beef broth and add it into my Instant Pot. I go ahead and add all the meat in there, as well as our bay leaves, and yeah, I switch up the option on here to pressure level, close it up, and cook it for 58 minutes exactly, and it comes out so tender. This is how I paired it up, basically just in a form of pizza. Right here I'm showing you the recipe of the meat, but I'll show you guys how you guys can make it and still, you know, be able to make it into your calorie deficit. But I'm just showing you here how tender this meat is. Like, I'm barely pressing on it and it's literally already shredding into pieces. It is so tender and so good. This is just for me and my kids, so my family, so yeah. Don't think it's a big portion before you guys say, you put your hand in there. Like I said, it shreds up really, really easy. For the consomme part, I just removed a little layer of oil that was on top of my meat, and then I just go ahead and mix it and grab the own little juices in there, add some onion and cilantro. That's literally it, and yeah, you guys are free to enjoy. Like I said, I did it in a pizza form, so doing it this way, you just want to go ahead and grab your lavash bread. I believe that's what it's called. And I go ahead and put mine under the broiler for 2 minutes, then take it out and then add the meat on top. This is just so the lavash bread gets extra crispy, because if not, it is a little bit soft. And I don't know about you, but I want it crispy. So that helps a lot. I add fat-free cheese just because it's higher in protein than using regular mozzarella cheese. And cilantro and more onion on top. Put it back in the oven until the cheese is melted, and you are set to go. This is absolutely delicious, I kid you not. Another way that I did pair it up, I did it for 2 days because I wanted to have leftovers, because I'm not going to go through all the jazz of making it. Well, I mean, it's not hard, but to me it's like, I don't know, it's a once in a while thing. It's not like I eat it every day. I personally don't eat a lot of red meats like weekly basis, once a week if even. So I had some leftover and I made some Mexican cauliflower rice that I'm going to show you guys how I make it. Super simple to do and it's so good. And then I pair it up with some fat-free beans. It's just higher in protein, like I said. That's why I do that. And yeah, you guys can see the plate. I'm going to show you guys here how I pair it up. And this just goes to show how you can eat everything in moderation, have a healthy, balanced life without restriction, and still lose weight. Kid you not, like, you guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram, so you guys can see that I go out to my favorite bakery shop. I don't stop going there. I eat my pastries. I have my coffee. I eat all this variety of food, and you can still lose weight. A lot of people are stuck on the idea that you have to add boring chicken salad for lunch in order to lose weight, and that is not the case. I was surprised when I got on the scale this morning. I don't weigh myself all the time anymore. I used to be the one to weigh myself like multiple, so I mean hundreds of times per day, after every meal, every drink of water. Like, it got so obsessive with me of weighing myself, and truth be told, sometimes there was no progress, and obviously it would ruin my day. Yeah, and now I weigh myself about every 2 weeks. Sometimes it could be every week. It's just depending, I don't know. But mainly it's every 2 weeks that I weigh myself, and I got on the scale, and in a week I lost 3 pounds, which is very, very surprising. But not only that, I don't check just that, but I check my fat percentage and I check my muscle mass, and surprisingly my fat mass went down and my muscle mass got higher. So I'm sharing you this because a lot of people think that you can't go out to your favorite local bakery and lose weight. And like I tell you guys, everything in moderation. This is why when you do have a sweet treat, you guys binge on it, or you guys just have a lot of it. Let's say me, I go to my bakery shop, I get a piece of pastry or whatnot, and then have my coffee. I eat it and I'm satisfied. I please my craving and I move forward. I don't stress about the calories. I don't look up the calories. I enjoy my meal. But when you guys restrict yourself so much from this, all that's going to happen is that next time that you actually do have it, you're going to start off with 1 pastry and then probably end up on eating 3 pastries. And then this is why we would gain weight, because obviously out of nowhere you increased your calorie amount. And just in general, to have a healthy relationship with food, you want to please your cravings. That's the number one thing that I'm always stand for. There is no point in losing weight if you do not have a healthy relationship with food. I kid you not, you will be miserable. And sorry, I know this is so not the recipe, but I do like talking about it, just because I personally dealt with it, and I'm healing my relationship with food, and I'm a much better place, and I can tell you guys how much happier I am now in days. And yeah, I just wanted to share that I lost 3 pounds just for motivation for you guys, so you guys can see how you can still have the foods you love in moderation and lose weight. Be consistent, keep showing up. You guys got this. Thank you so much for supporting me, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want to see full day what I eat in a full day, and then also other type of content I post on there. Motivational, talk about my ED, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.